welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria and today I have a short yoga flow for you to release tension after your day. So you can do this at the end of your day at night, and we will start in a standing position at the top of our mats. Feet are hip width apart. Arms can be down beside you or in prayer and heart center. We're going to start with 3 cleansing breaths here. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Let's breathe in through our nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, let it out, release. Your eyes are closed. Blink them open. Let's reach the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Soften your shoulders, down your back. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, hands in prayer. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Reach your arms up. We're going to bend our right elbow back and then catch on to your right elbow with your left hand. Lengthen and side bend towards the left. Open up throughout the right. Inhale, reach the arms up. Other side, bend your left elbow back. Catch onto your left elbow with your right hand. Lengthen and reach towards the right side. Open up throughout the left. Nice big stretch. And then we'll come back to center. Lower the arms down. Shake out the arms for a moment. Let's roll the shoulders up and down the back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's fold over the legs, bend the knees. Here's where your blocks can come into play. You can have them on the first, second, or third level. And let the head rest down here. Notice how this feels in the body. You can also let yourself dangle here. And then we're going to add a little bit of a twist to this. You're going to bring the upper body towards the left and then towards the right. If your hands are down or onto blocks, you can walk them over towards the left side of the mat and then over towards the right. We'll do this a few more times. Releasing tension from the back, gently stretching the spine and the backs of the legs. Remember, those knees don't have to be fully straight. You can have a slight bend in them. And then walk your hands back to center. Bend the knees and plant your hands down to the mat. You're going to step back into a high plank. So step your feet towards the back of your mat. Begin to dip your hips down. We're coming into upward dog with the toes curled under. Lift the chest, look forwards. Then you're going to begin to bend the knees and send the hips up and back for downward dog. Again, forwards into that upward facing dog. Dip those hips down a little more if you can. And then exhale into that modified downward dog. Let's do that a couple more times at your own pace. Moving with your breath. One more time. Back into that modified downward dog. And you can begin to extend one leg at a time. Walk it out. Make sure your head is resting down so there's no tension in the back of your neck. You can sway your head from side to side, up and down. And then come high up onto your toes. We're going to begin to walk our feet towards the top of the mat. Now again, you can use your blocks. We're going to step our right foot back, coming into a low lunge on the right side. So left foot back, lower the left knee, uncurl the toes. Now your hands can stay on your blocks, or You can place the hands up onto that right thigh. Beautiful. Now you can stay here, or you can bring the hands onto the mid to low back, fingertips face out. See if you can add a little bit of a heart opener into it. Maybe sink a little deeper into the hips. One more deep breath here. Our way into a half lunge. So lift the upper body. You can lower the hands down for this if you need, but we're just going to begin to turn that left shin so it's parallel to the back edge of the mat. Adjust as you need. Now we're going to bring the right elbow onto the right thigh, lean forwards into that right hip, and then reach that left arm up and forwards. Now if you feel like you can go a little deeper, bring your right hand down onto the inside of the right foot, or again, you can use that block under your right hand. Breathing into this extended side angle stretch in your half lunge. If you want to add a little bit of a pause to it, to go for it, breathe into it. Good, let's take one more slow deep breath here. And then lift the upper body. You can use the hands if you need. We're going to transition back into that low lunge. So hands can come into prayer. Turn that left shin. Hands come down. Curl your back toes under. You're going to step it back into downward facing dog. And you can bend one knee at a time here. Walk your feet towards your hands at the top of your mat. Inhale, let's come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We're doing the other side. Come into your low lunge on the left side. So you can use your blocks under the hands if needed. Right knee down, uncurl the toes. Now again, the blocks can be under the hands, or you can bring the hands onto that left thigh. Sink down into that left hip. Or hands onto the mid to low back, fingertips face out. Roll the shoulder blades together, see if you can open the heart and look up. Good, let's take one more. Make your way back up. We're going to transition into that half lunge on the left side. So we're going to turn that right shin so it's parallel to the back edge of the mat. Hands can help if needed. And arms open out to the side in a T position. Now begin to lean into that left hip. Bend that front knee. Elbow onto thigh, right arm up and forwards. Or maybe bring your left hand down onto the inside of the left foot. Open up throughout the right side of your body. You can add a little pulse to it, lifting the hips and then sinking them back down. We're going to hold for a couple more slow deep breaths here. Breathing into that stretch. Good, we're going to lift the upper body, hands in prayer. Turn that right shin back, so you're back into that low lunge. Hands come down and we will step it back into downward dog. When you're ready, send the hips up and back. You can bend one knee at a time here. Releasing tension from the legs and hips. Now we're going to step or hop our feet onto the outside edges of the mat, onto the outside of the hands. You're going to begin to sink the hips down and sway from side to side here. Hands can come into prayer or they can stay down. We're going to hold for a couple breaths, releasing tension from the hips. If you work at a desk job and you're sitting all day, your hips might be a little tight, so it's really important to do stretches like this to open the hips, release that tension. And then we're going to bring the hands down. You're transitioning into a forward fold. So you're going to turn your heels in line with your toes facing forwards, lift the hips, and then come back into that yogi squat. Heels in, hips down. Let's do that a couple more times. Extend, And bend. Good. One more time. Extend. And bend. Good. Now we're going to extend. You may need a block again. So you're going to place that block under your right hand. Left hand onto the low back on the left side. You can keep your legs straight or bend that right knee slightly. Open up that left shoulder. And then move into the other side. Left hand onto the block. Bend that left knee. Right hand onto the low back on the right side. Getting into the upper back, the neck, the shoulders. And then slowly release. That block can come off to the side. We're going to bring the hands down, step or hop back into your high plank. And then make your way back to downward dog. Send your hips up and back. Now we're going to come forwards into plank and lower down onto your stomach. We're going to release the tension from our upper back and shoulders. Left arm opens out to the side. Left side of your head down. Bend the right knee. Step your right foot behind the left leg. Then you have an option to wrap the right arm around the back as well. Make sure your head is resting down to the mat and you're leaning back into that left shoulder. Good, let's do the other side. Roll back onto your stomach. Left hand in beside the chest, right arm opens out. Right side of your head down. Bend the left knee, step your left foot behind the right leg. You can wrap the left arm around the back as well. Breathe into it. Go where you can. The more you lean back into that right shoulder, the deeper the stretch. Good. Let's place that left hand down. Roll back onto your stomach. Hands beside the chest. You're going to push up into cobra. So push into the hands, pull the elbows in, lift the chest. Maybe the elbows can fully extend, but no worries if you need to keep them bent. Notice how this feels in your lower back. Engage the glutes to protect the back. And then we're going to curl the toes under. Make your way back to downward dog. Send the hips back. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, from here we're going to step or hop through into a seated position. Walk your feet onto the outside edges of your mat. Walk your hands behind you. You can let your knees fall from side to side here, from left to right. And then walk your feet together. Let's cup the backs of the knees with the hands. Sit up tall and begin to lift the feet off of the mat for boat pose. We're not going to hold here for too long. Just taking a moment to strengthen the core and spine. Well, the core and spine are the same thing. But we're strengthening the core here. Good. Maybe extend the arms forwards for one more deep breath. And then slowly begin to lower your feet down, come into butterfly pose. So soles of the feet together, knees widen, hands onto the ankles or feet. Gently push the elbows towards the thighs and hinge forwards. Let the head rest down. Butterfly pose is one of my favorite stretches to do on the daily. Release the store tension from the hips and inner thighs, and also relieves the sore lower back. And then we'll slowly make our way back up. Soles of the feet down, cup the backs of the knees. You're slowly going to roll onto your back, low back, mid back, upper back, knees into chest. Then you can rock from side to side here. For our final Shavasana, we're going to either come into butterfly legs once again, or you can extend your legs out forwards in front of you. Arms down beside you. Release your shoulders out from under. Close your eyes. Unclench your jaw. Release the space from in between your eyebrows. And give yourself this well-deserved time to rest your body and mind. Letting go of the external world, all of your thoughts, and allow yourself to be present here in the body with the breath. Slowly begin to extend your legs out forwards in front of you, and extend your arms back, giving yourself a big stretch. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Let's come to lay on your favorite side in a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow, and take a moment here. Thank your body for all it's able to do for you, and set a positive intention for the remainder of your evening. We'll gently push up into a seated position at the top of your mat. With your eyes closed, hands come into prayer and heart center. Thank you all so much for being here and for trusting me with your body and your practice. I hope you had a wonderful class today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to let me know. And don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. And that's it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. I'll see you soon.